Hey everyone, welcome to Boost Tutor. I'm Brandon, and GP Sounds Day is almost here. A few more days, and it's sealed, which I love sealed. But I gotta get some practice in, so I figured let's do it right here on the channel. So, 4 Aether Revolt, 2 Kaladesh. Gonna open them all, and whatever I open is going to go to my Patreon for $2 a month because I didn't do any cracker packs this month. So whatever I open here, if you give $2 this month to my Patreon, you get entered into a drawing to win everything I open. Okay, right? Anyway, so we're going to go a little bit in depth. We're going to do what you normally do to sort by color, what's good, what's not, and then make a few decks, see which one's the most viable. That's going to probably be the best for sealed, because sometimes you got to play the long game in it. So, let's get cracking. Okay, so let's start with cracking these packs open. Got ourselves an emblem and swamp and oh, okay, allergic summonings. So we got a mythic, could be good and sealed. Then I like to sort by color. We'll fast forward through all this, so don't worry. Next pack. Foil Creeping Mold. And, oh, that's not a bad card. Sage Life Crafter. Blue's not looking too bad. First pack of Aether Revolt. Oh, nice! Untethered Express foil. Heck yeah. Secret Salvage, that's not good. Oh, Fatal Push, that's good. Oh, Tezzeret. Very nice. Blue's looking better and better. Another Fatal Push. Jeez. Spire of Industry. And a last pack. Foil Island. And a planar bridge, okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, so we'll start off with our artifacts. Okay, so Barricade Breaker, good card. Treasure Keeper, great card. Implements, I'm not so happy with the implements. Planar Bridge. I mean, 8's a lot, but maybe if you have like a control deck. So I like to do, let's do this actually. Good cards, maybe cards, no to cards. This one's a maybe actually. The green one's not bad, but I'm still not happy about it. That's a maybe, that's a no. It just doesn't do enough. Costs too much for what it does. No, it's standard combo maybe. Don't like the implement, except for the green one. The fact it only does damage to players I don't like. If it did creatures, sure. Has no evasion, so crew 3 to just get chump blocked. Welder's not bad for 2-drop for a 2-1, that's fine. Implement, no. Yes, Untether Express and Foil, very nice. Familiar, awesome card. Skygate, no. I mean, if you're doing like a super slow deck, Prism's fine. Yes, Foundry Inspector will take... Wait. Yeah, we'll take that. And Victor's Goggle, not very high on that. And Self-Assembler, no. Okay, so... cards we're probably going to play. This one's a maybe. Depends. Depends on how slow our deck is and if we need mana fixing. But we'll put it for here now. Alright, so... and these are all maybes. Depends if we do red, if we even do that card. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 artifacts, okay. So, let's try and figure out what colors we would want. Let's start off with red. So we've got Wrangle. No. Destructive Tamperings. Maybe I want one of them, just because the target artifact you destroy, target artifact I mean, and the creatures without flying can't block. That's fine. Sealed Gremlin Infestation's not bad. Does deal damage, and you do get a creature, so put that on the maybe. Precise Strike. It's a fine. It's an okay combat trick. Not something I really definitely want to run though. Frontline Rebel, fine again. Aether Touch Renegade, very nice. Does lots of damage if you have a lot of energy. Grubs is fine too. I like them. Actually, I'd run them. Renegade Tactics. If I have a super aggro deck, I'd run this, but don't really like it. Hijack, another thing. You want to be able to have an aggro deck so you can steal the blocker and attack with it. Reprisal, yeah, you'll run that for mana to do 2 damage to up to 2 target creatures or players. Yeah, it's great. Red is not strong, we'll say. Too many cards I would not play, and just a bunch of cards. So, probably not going to go red. So, goodbye Welder. Next, let's go green. Unbridled Growth, that's mana fixing-ish, and it triggers Revolt, so that's fine. High Spire Infusion, yeah. High Spire Infusion, another combat trick that's nice. Prey Upon, definitely gonna play that. Play him, he's great. He 2 for 2/2, and you get to move around token or counters. Pima, yeah, I'd play that in sealed. Can do some work later in the game, get you lots of energy. Flycrafter's Gift, counter, it's fine. Might cut it if I need space. Druid of the Cowl, definitely run that. Another High Spire. Leopard, really like it actually. Does a lot of work. I'm surprised how good it is. No, you're not gonna play that. It's a dumb fog, basically. Yeah, Tiger, you're gonna play this too. More energy, becomes a big creature, has trample. Gotta love trample. No, you're not gonna play him just because 1/1 you can make indestructible for 3. That's horrible. You're gonna play Life Crafters. She's great. She makes an army and then makes a bigger army. Creepy Mold. It's a little too slow for my taste. You might sideboard it if there's something you can't deal with. And Appetite, you'd probably actually mainboard that one just because it's instant speed, you get life, and it destroys our artifact enchantment. Like here, Creepy Mold, it's sorcery, it costs 4, it's double green, and all that extra is just to destroy land, so no, not worth it. So, get rid of these. Green's not bad, I really like it actually. Yeah, okay, let's see what the other colors do. So, really liking green. Alright, white. Aether Inspector. Too slow. It's 4 for 2/3 that has vigilance, and makes a servo. Not great. Harrier. It's fine late game. 5-drop. 3/4 flying. I'll take that. It's not amazing, but I like it. Yeah, Renegade, I really like this card. It's 2 for 2/2, and it can make a token. Another flyer, you'll take that and seal. Lots of flyers, I like those. Conviction, I do not like that card. Aerial Modification, yeah, you're gonna die this card to a lot, once in a while, but I don't like it. Costs too much. Just get blown out. Ugh, gross. Alley Invasion, it's a fine combat trick. Death Dismissal, I don't like. Costs too much and doesn't do enough. Too situational. If you're going aggro, he's fine. 2 for 3/1. Yeah, it's good, and it can't be blocked by artifact creatures, but I'm not excited unless I have multiple of him. Impeccable Timing. It's white removal, but conditional. And Rope Pillage is the only card here that is a must play, I would say. I mean, yeah, you probably, if you're going white, you'd move the flyers over to definitely run your deck. But I want to keep this for the area that makes me want to go white, and these don't make me want to go white. That's the only card that makes me want to go white. So, white, not looking great either. Alright, blue. Taking the custody. Nope. This doesn't do it. Oh god, there's 2. This doesn't do enough. Yeah, it's 1 mana. It's not even worth a card. You're just tapping it down for a turn. Ugh. Aether Trooper, it's fine. It's a nice flyer. You get to make servos. Makes energy. Just that does 1 damage. I don't like too much, but I like the flying. Trophy Mage. Gotta have a 3-drop in artifacts. Let's see, do we have any? Familiar. And Inspector. So maybe. That's a maybe. Metallic Rebuke in sealed, it's fine. I think it can do some work, so probably. I mean, if you have Improvise, a mana leak basically. Aether Meltdown, very nice. Definitely like that card. Cure Secret Serpent, great in sealed. Just can do just win you the game sometimes. No, do not like this card. It's only for a non-artifact spell and just yeah. This guy, he just costs too much. He never really did enough for me. I wouldn't be happy to run him, but you might. This is the mill one. No, you're not gonna mill your opponent out in sealed. And summonings. Okay, so when you cast an instant sorcery spell, create an X, where X is that spell score and mana cost. That's so hard. Just because you have to have a lot of instants of sorceries. I mean, you can try it if you want, but I don't know. Don't really like it, so put in the maybes. Oh, blue, you're killing me. Not as great as I thought it was going to be. Some okay cards, but nothing amazing. Cruel Finality, yeah. It's a removal. Usually it's more for combat, just because it's only -2/-2, but the Scry is awesome, and you can just sometimes kill things. Daring Demolition, definitely. Fatal Push, definitely. Social Return, I'll take that in sealed, that's nice. Renegade Getaway, no. I mean, unconditional, conditional removal, but unconditional, basically. This, a lot of times, is easy to get the Revolt off, I noticed. I mean, I did have a rare that did it, but still. Social Return, in sealed, it's great, because late game, you can get your bomb back if they killed it. Another Fatal Push. Secret Salvage, nope, does not work. Sorry, it's just the one that's like, hey, I don't have multiples, who cares? Tidy Conclusion, yes, more removal, I'll take it. Soul Strike, definitely take that. So black, very good. Really like the black. Sadly, no creatures. That's not good. So, there we go. And we have Spire Industries, so way to maybe make 3 colors there, so right? Yeah, that can work. Rogue Refiner, that's fine. My blue and green were, I mean, my green is good, blue is eh. And then the Schemer, you know what, I think the only option here is to go 3 colors actually, sadly. Like I don't like going 3 colors in sealed, but we got some mana fixing. We have some pretty good mana fixing actually. So I think we might just try that. Let's see. Alright, and here we have the basis of my favorite version of this deck. So we got black, blue, pretty much control. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures, and hoping kind of that the Gear Secret Serpent will get you there. This is only 20 cards though, so you need to splash, and there's many ways you can splash. You could do green, and you could add creatures. You could add the Leopard, which is not a bad creature, that's trample, I like that. You can add the Rogue, who gets new energy, draw you cards, and you can add the Life Crafter, who makes tokens, so more creatures for you. They're artifacts, that helps you out. Also, you could even maybe take out the Super, because the Super's okay, but you could add Druid of the Cowl. I mean, it's mana ramping a little bit. You're not really ramping it just too much, but it's never too bad. It's a good blocker. There's also the Bandar. I mean, it's fine. Not really a token theme going on here, but tokens always come in handy. You could also put in Aether Seer if you need more energy. I don't really know if you do, though, in this deck. Don't know if it's that big of a deal. There's also Appetite and Prey Upon. Appetite, I mean, we got enough instants and sorceries. I kind of want to just keep with creatures. And Prey Upon, since you have so little creatures, there's not really a point to have Prey Upon, because you're probably going to have an empty board a lot of times. Or maybe just one creature and you don't want to lose it, so probably do those 3 green cards. And maybe even the Cowl, if I were to take out the Super. I like the Cowl. But that's splashing, so 4 cards are for splash. It's a little bit high for a splash, but not too bad. You could also do white. You could do some of these flyers, and a 5-drop flyer, which is pretty nice because your 5-drop's kind of low here. And if you, say, want to take out the Super again, because I think that's probably, maybe even the Nimble Innovator, kind of a weak card. super actually might be better than him. He just draws you a card and he's a 2/2. And you could add a Revoke, which is very nice removal. And yeah, I mean, easily go white there. Not as exciting. It gives you flyers, which is nice, but I think the green is a little more exciting. And then lastly, well, not lastly, also, oops. I had the summonings, and it's a mythic, so you're kind of like, oh, I should play with this. But it's 5 mana, and it kind of does nothing a turn it comes out. And yeah, we have a lot of sorceries in instance, but they're pretty low here. I mean, your highest one is a 5 and a 4, so maybe you'll make a 5/5, maybe you'll make a 4/4 the next turn. But also, you might maybe already play those spells, and then next turn you would have to then pay 5 more, X out to get all those back, which is nice. It's just very slow and very, like puts you down a turn almost. It's just, I don't like it that much. I mean, you can try it if you want. I'm not going to try it if I'm like at a GP or something. And then also we have red. So red was very unexciting. You only had 3 cards. They were the Grubs, you had a Renegade, and actually you had a removal, which is a fine removal, but it's not going to kill a lot of things. It's only 2 damage. Well, actually it's going to do some work, but red's very unexciting, and you then have to play the Innovator and the Super, and it just doesn't want to pull me there. I mean, yeah, you get some energy, but that's like your end game for the energy is him, so don't really like it that much. So, my favorite was the black, blue, green deck. And we also have a Spire, so, and a Prism, so no problems with mana fixing there. Alright, so let's see what else we can do. Alright, so here we have a base green and black deck with all the same artifacts basically because they're awesome. So you have her, of course, because she's amazing. You have Mana Ramp, way to get counters around. Energy, Leopard becomes a 4/3 Trampler, way to get more energy, so that's good. The black, you basically kept all your removal. You got your Fatal Pushes, you got your Demolition, Tidy Conclusion. Green, you added an Appetite, just because you're probably going to need one of those. Now, you only got 21 cards here, so I figure you got the Prism. You also, in all these, you have the Spire of Industry, and you got some artifacts. What can you splash? You can splash blue, so you can splash probably Tezzeret. And let's say either the Refiner. So if you want a creature, that's not bad. Or you can always splash. I can't really splash the Gear Hulk, sorry. 2 blue, sadly. Maybe just removal, but no, I'd probably splash the Rogue because it's a creature and it's an efficient creature. If you want to splash white, only need 2, but you have Revoke, so there you go, that's not bad. And maybe a 3/4 flyer, that could work. I mean, it's not bad, I like that. And if you want to splash red, you could always do Reprisal. And I would probably say the Renegade, just because you can get lots of energy. Your deck seems to want energy, so that's nice. So, nothing great. If you do the blue, you get to use a Planeswalker, and you do get a pretty cool creature that lets you draw a card and get more energy. Here you get some removal, sort of. I mean, it's not the best removal. Here you get a way that could eventually maybe win you the game. And with the white, you get some flyers. So, not bad. Maybe run this, but I still like that black-blue base one better, but just because that seemed more fun, so. Alright, so here we have green-white. Doesn't really get you in the end there. You have some early game. You got, of course, Life Crafter. She makes tokens. You have Mana Ramp to try and get you to a Harrier or a Breaker earlier. That's about it. I mean, on Tether Express, that can always get you there, but it's not a creature. It's just a vehicle. Sometimes you can't crew it. You got 3/1 2-drop. I mean, a 2/2 2-drop. It's fine. You have a couple flyers here, so maybe if you can get some counters on from the Bandar or from, where is it, the Implement. maybe that's a way, get some extra damage in there. Not bad. You have a little bit of removal in the revoke privileges and the impeccable timing. Appetite, not going to get rid of too much in creature-wise, but you'll get rid of something, hopefully. Yeah, this one, it's just like, the curve's nice, but it's just unexciting, and I don't know if there's any way to like really just be like, oh yeah, I got this game. Because your end game here is a 3/4 flyer or a 7/5 that can get chump blocked. It's a good attacker, it's just that it can get chump blocked pretty easily. So, not very excited by this deck, but Untethered Express makes any deck pretty good, so. I think that's about it. I tried white-red, and it was horrible, because there weren't even enough creatures to do anything. It was like, oh, let's go aggro, and then go to our 7-drop, because I had to just get enough creatures, and yeah, it was bad. So, I think these are probably the best decks you could make from this, but if you see anything else, please let me know, and hope this helped. Alright, so we got some cards there. So, feeling okay for GP San Jose. I'm mainly just going for fun, though, so if you're there and you see me, please say hello. I would love it. Yeah, just good luck to everyone that's going. If you want to follow me on Twitter, booster_tutor, and see you next draft or at the GP.